Hi, Deborah Lynn here. Bel Canto offers us a rather unique approach to singing, and speaking for that matter, that helps us maintain vocal health for a lifetime, gives us ease and effortless access to things that are normally really difficult to get control of. Things like our tuning, our breath control, how we sustain a phrase, how we feel our quality is resonating within us. I believe that we all have beautiful voices, and I also understand that sometimes that's a little more challenging to access than we would like. So I've developed a visual model, and I'm going to start to put more regular content on my YouTube channel to help you with the challenges that you're facing. As we go forward, we'll go ahead and offer you more interactive, meaning either live videos or ways that you can interact with me when we're doing the work and comment. So I'll look forward to connecting with you, and if you like this video, please subscribe so you'll get word of my next one coming out, and like it if you like it. All right, so let's start today with just a brief sort of synopsis of what our bodies think and why this is so complicated for us, all right? So I'd like to introduce you to my magic head. He is not necessarily the most artistic fellow, but he will get the job done. So let me start from the beginning. What we're used to is this consciousness of what we'll call flow. Air going in, air coming up, making magic, and then exiting the building. Okay, air in, air up, makes magic, and exits. All right. Now, the vocal folds are not particularly fond of irregular air pressure. And most of us have felt this, like if you've gone for a high note or a low note sometimes, and you've pushed a little bit too hard and you notice it didn't work. Either you didn't get any tone at all, or you felt a sense of constriction happening right in the throat. So what I'm going to introduce to you today is this idea that bel canto doesn't function like this. It is not an airflow, moving of air, thrusting or propulsion-based system. Now, for those of you that are not as familiar with bel canto, it was the fundamental way that Italians taught voice from 1800 to 1840. And it only changed when Puccini arrived. And as soon as that composer got to the scene, suddenly there was a demand for a larger, more lush quality of sound, and that drove us into what we're going to call bigger air dynamics. If we go a little farther down the path, what you're going to find is that then Wagner arrives a bit later, and the whole game changes again, and the whole breathing system that we were used to under Puccini, now it's changed again for what we're used to under Wagner. So today, what's happened is we've got this sort of wide berth of how breathing works in singing, and most of it in all conversations is about this idea that the air is moving, that we're trying to move it, that our body is trying to manage that movement, all right? And what I think and hope you are going to find with this work is there is no movement. There is no sensation of trying to control your air anymore. It's all done very naturally, just by us learning how to stabilize our body and maintain stable internal structure. So let me share that first, that the big piece that goes away with bel canto is there is no out. There is no thrust or propulsion. I'm never going past my face. Everything that I'm doing as a singer is being sustained internally. Now, for those of you that are brand new to the world of bel canto, let me just give you this little piece of information. In the time period of Caruso and in the time period of Pavarotti, the two rather famous opera singers, their teachers did something with them called the candle technique. Now, what does this mean? It was like a teacher lit a candle and the student would hold it 2 to 3 inches away from the mouth, and then they would be given a task. And the task, we would think, would be to don't blow the candle out. But the reality is the task was Don't bend or move the flame. Don't let it flicker. So just today, from today's little introduction to me and what I'm about to bring to you, the magic head, and how you work magically inside your own body, I'm going to have you take this little exercise with you today. Take one hand, put it about 2 inches away from your mouth. Take in a breath and start to sing. And sing maybe 2 or 3 phrases and notice if you're pulsing air on your hand. Now, do it again. Put the hand there and this time try actively not to pulse air. And see if you can notice a difference in how your vocal cords actually work, how your tone is, that you're getting it more easily, that you're not feeling constriction, you're not losing as much air, you have more air to sustain your phrase. And we're just going to dive in together and let me help you understand how magical you are. That is my goal, all right, especially in these times when we are hunkered down. So let's get singing, and I will bring to you every day a little clip to help you get a little farther down your path. Ciao bella!